Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, Incy's Imaginative Stories. So in the last video I gave you a little teaser and I showed you Tigger and I said this is a clue what my next story is going to be all about. Well, here it is. So today I'm going to tell you a story about three Disney characters. Eeyore, he's a bit lazy so he's sitting over there, and then we've got Winnie the Pooh and we've got Tigger, and Tigger keeps hopping around. Right, so let's get started. So one sunny, shiny morning, Winnie the Pooh, Tigger and Eeyore were walking down into the jungle. They decided to go for a little walk. Suddenly, Pooh felt really lazy and tired and said, "Oh, friends, can I sit down here?" And Tigger was like, "Not again, Pooh. You've been stopping all along. Why are you so lazy? Come on, we need to walk a bit faster." And Pooh was, "No, but I want to eat some honey. I need to sit down for a bit and lick my fingers." And as you know, Pooh loved his honey. And so Eeyore and Tigger were very kind and very patient with their friend and said, "All right, you can sit and have a little rest." So all of them sat down on a rock and rested for a bit. Then, after 5 minutes, after Pooh had licked his fingers and eaten all his honey, they started to walk again. Suddenly, Tigger started jumping. And Pooh was like, "What happened, Tigger? Are you all right?" "Friends, you know what? Last night, I got to know that there is a circus happening just a mile away from here." And Pooh was, "A circus? I love to go to a circus. Eeyore, are you okay with going to the circus?" They always asked their friends. They never left anyone out in case someone didn't want to go. But Eeyore replied, "Of course I will go and I will come with you to the circus, but I won't do anything much," said Eeyore. Tigger and Pooh were like, "That's fine, Eeyore, you come along." And so they all three went to the circus. Just as they arrived, what could they see? What can you imagine when you arrive at the circus? Lots of sparkling lights, and there was roller coaster rides, there was performances, there were people dancing, there were girls wearing tutu skirts, and there was lots of candy stores. There was a man selling balloons, different shapes, different size balloons. There were children, there were adults. Ooh, it was a lovely, lovely festive afternoon at the circus. So Tigger and Pooh decided that they have to do something interesting, otherwise it's going to get really boring. Eeyore was like, "No, I don't want to do anything." Tigger was, "Oh, Eeyore, we will make it interesting for you. Just you don't worry." Suddenly, Pooh and Eeyore whispered into each other's ear. And guess what they told each other? They said, "Well, Tigger, we would like you to get onto that stage and do a performance for everybody." Tigger was like, "Are you serious, Pooh? Are you serious, Eeyore?" "No, I can't. I'm too afraid. I just can't do a performance. I'm too afraid, Pooh." Pooh was like, "You have got our back. You get onto the stage and promise you will be amazing." So Tigger gathered up a little bit of strength and decided to get onto the stage. He was a bit nervous, he was scared, he was apprehensive, but he still went on there. Just as he got onto the stage, Tigger did a beautiful dance performance. He went hopping around in all the corners of the stage and the crowd applauded. The kids were laughing with glee and they were so happy to see a funny character just like Tigger on the stage. Do you know what, boys and girls? He even juggled some balls. Tigger was really good at that, and Pooh and Eeyore were quite amazed and shocked. They were feeling really proud of themselves, of their friend from inside. Tigger finished his performance and hopped off the stage. "Are you proud of me, Pooh? Are you proud of me, Eeyore?" "Of course we are, Tigger. You were amazing. Well done. Look, I told you could do it." "I didn't know I could do it, Pooh, but I tried." "Well done for trying." Aw, they're such nice friends, aren't they? And then, in another 10 minutes, they heard an announcement. what could the announcement be? Wait for this. Today's performance was brilliantly done by Tigger, and he has won the Best Performance Award. What? What? Are you serious? Did I just win an award? Tigger started jumping and jumping with joy. He couldn't believe his ears. He went hopping onto the stage, he got his award, and he came back down. Do you know what he did? He hugged Winnie and he hugged Eeyore, and he said, oh, thank you, friends. If you hadn't encouraged me and if you hadn't told me to go onto the stage, I would have never been able to do this performance and I would have not won an award. That's right, said Eeyore. That's right, said Pooh. But do you know what, Tigger? We are so happy that you listened to us and you went and you did exactly what you wanted to do. Did it make you happy? It did, Pooh. I felt really happy and proud of myself from inside. That's so nice. So finally, all three friends were so happy and they walked back home together. Well, so that tells us, friends, that if you're there for one another and if you keep encouraging your friends, life will be so much happier. And you could be best friends just like Pooh, Tigger and Eeyore. Just in the words of Winnie the Pooh, he always says, be brave, be strong, and be fearless.